Hi, welcome back, and welcome to the new shitbox. So this is the new toy, 86 single cab short bed, 2-liter, not even a 2.3 Ranger with Mustang wheels. I've already played with it a little bit. Sorry you guys didn't get to see any of that. I got too excited and got carried away. So far, new door cards. Not new to this vehicle, carpet. You'll see later in this video, we do new lights in the dash. A beer tap, because you need that. And I've got a whole host of stuff coming for this thing. Obviously, new fender, did mirrors and door window seals. So yeah, stick around and there'll be a whole bunch more stuff on this thing coming up soon. So, how to remove a gauge cluster from a first-gen Ranger. Step 1. Pull all of your trim panels off. Just pull gently, because they're old plastic. They're held in by some spring clips. Not a super big deal. Next, remove 1, 2, 3, 4 screws on the bottom, and 1, 2, 3, 4 screws on the top. Now, if your truck has a steering column cover, there are going to be 2 screws that hold the upper and lower halves together. You'll remove that, and then very carefully, preferably not with one hand, you're going to slide this kind of down and out. So kind of pull down towards your column, get your corners unstuck, and it should come away, and you can remove the faceplate. Next, you're going to remove 1, 2, 3, 4 screws on the cluster itself, and then that should pull out. Alright, 4 screws are out, and if your truck is like mine, pull this little black block-off cap for your indicator lights off and set it somewhere, because the adhesive will be gone. Next, we're going to see if we can't wiggle this guy out. And again, be super careful because this is ancient plastic. While you have this apart, would be a great opportunity to clean all of this crap up because it's gross. Alright, so before you go trying to rip that out, pull your lower dash panel off. And if you can see up there, there's your speedometer cable. So that's got to be unhooked first. Then you can pull the dash out. So reach up in there and see if you can squeeze that little white piece of plastic and not break it. And then pull your dash out. Alright, so cable disconnected. Now this guy will lift out and you can unhook your 2 connectors and actually get the cluster out of the truck. Okay, after very carefully unplugging those 2 plugs, be even more careful when dealing with this, because all of these ribbon connectors are all interconnected and they're incredibly fragile, and again, they're 30 some odd years old at this point. Do not rip them. Bad things will happen. But all of these little black twist lock buttons, if you want to call them that, are your lights. You can now pull them out one by one and replace them, clean the whole cluster up, and reinstall. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so I have a bag of cheap Amazon LEDs, and I'm going to go through one by one and replace these guys. But it should be as simple as twist and pop them out, pull them out of their little socket, and replace them. Alright, so pulled them all out, replaced them all, and now it's just as simple as they go right back in. And they do kind of a little 1/8 of a turn twist. And that is it. You don't want to force them Again, it's all very old, fragile plastic, so just, yeah, they don't take much. And again, these were just a bag of the most volume of them that I could get off of Amazon for the cheapest. I think it was like $6 for like 15 or 20 of them. These are super cheap, super easy way to revitalize your old cluster. I went with blue because the whole truck's blue, and it's eventually going to be painted nicer blue. You could go with white, red, you could make a rainbow, you can do whatever you want. So I'm going to get the rest of these thrown back in, wipe this thing off, and then we'll go test it. Okay, so the gauge faces are as clean as I care to get them. Let's go throw it back in the truck. Okay, so before we get carried away putting everything back together, let's see. Does everything work? Yes, it does. Let's see. We got fuel. I got a good light there. Let's see. Do we got blinkers too? Now we gotta figure out why we don't have blinkers. Oh, we got one blinker. Don't have a left blinker. Interesting. Wow, the amber or the red tint on that battery light is strong because there's a blue LED in that one too. No kidding. Let's see. Do we got? Alright, well I guess let's pull that out and maybe see if that's not seated all the way. Because we should definitely have a left blinker. Alright, let's see what we got now. There we go. We got left, we got right, we got an obnoxious buzzer, we got fuel gauge. That red tint is impressive on that battery light. We got speedo. I think we're good. So I'm gonna get the speedo cable reconnected and get everything put back together, and y'all have a good day.